In a fire with my mom. 50 bands in a day. One ain't more, but I'm straight.
Alright, chat. Alright, YouTube. Alright, GloRilla gang. We all know why we're here. We all see the title of today's stream, today's video. We all know why we're here. I've explained this in another video before. But if you guys are new here, I'll explain it again. When CHROMAKOPIA dropped, I reacted to it on my on a live stream on my YouTube channel. And I was having a great time, having a blast. Thank you to everyone who tuned into that original stream when the album originally dropped. I really do appreciate it. But I was just about to finish reacting to the album. Like, I was literally about to start the final track. And then all of a sudden, YouTube took down my live stream. They took the entire 3.5-hour live stream down. And I tried appealing it twice. And I just couldn't save the VOD. I could not save the VOD. And from there on, I decided I would no longer be streaming on YouTube. So, but I'm here right now live on Twitch, which if you guys are seeing the YouTube video, y'all should give me a follow by either looking at my name on Twitch or clicking the link down below in the description. And we are reviewing, because I've already reacted to the entire album, we are reviewing CHROMAKOPIA and trying to enjoy it as a whole album experience now. So, and I haven't heard the album as a whole since, like, at all. As a whole, I have not heard this album once yet. Like, I haven't even listened to it in my own time. And it's been, at the time of streaming this, it's been what? Almost like a full 2 weeks? I think over 2 weeks since the album dropped. So, we're here now, giving the CHROMAKOPIA its official first full listen. But I'm labeling this as a review because technically I've heard all these tracks before. But if you guys want to see individual reviews of CHROMAKOPIA or other reactions to Tyler, the Creator, do me a huge follow right now. That like button if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment what you want to see next, share your thoughts and opinions about my review to CHROMAKOPIA by the end of the video. Let me know what's y'all's favorite track off of CHROMAKOPIA. Let me know what tracks grew on y'all, which ones y'all didn't like, y'all's favorite feature. Without further ado, though, take 2 on CHROMAKOPIA, starting off with Say Chroma.
You are the light. It's not on you, it's in you.
And there's not going to be much pausing, but for the YouTube video, there might be some editing.
Dim your light for nobody.
CHROMAKOPIA, 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 CHROMAKOPIA.
We're gonna just go through track by track and try to enjoy the album as a whole, as it should have been the first time. I love the marching. Love the singing in here. This is Daniel Caesar, right? Yeah. Love Daniel Caesar's contributions on this track. Can you feel it? Such beautiful vocals. And then this beat switch. This beat switch really reminds me of like Igor's theme, which, like, something I do remember and have seen from like Fantano's review. This pretty much sounds like a combination of Igor and Call Me If You Get Lost, which I remember from my original reaction saying there were a lot of sounds, flows, bars that did remind me of both those different eras of Tyler, the Creator, which I'm not necessarily mad at. I mean, why the hell not combine them into one type of sounding album? I mean, in my opinion, those are Tyler's two best albums. Those are his two best albums in his discography so far. And I'm not very deep into his discography, but for me, from the albums I heard, it goes Call Me If You Get Lost, Igor, and then Flower Boy. And then if I had to give a rough estimate based off my initial reaction, I'll probably put CHROMAKOPIA right below Igor.
I is just a box with a light of thunder in me. Gratitude and under the hubris that's on my sleeve. Mama said I'm special, I was blow shit up at home back in CHROMAKOPIA. I don't like the way that this is looking. Mirror got me thinking about my booking. I just need this time to myself to figure me out. Do I keep the light on or do I gracefully bow out? Send me, bro.
And see, something I did remember noticing throughout the entire project was him hinting at almost retirement. Like right there, he's like, "Do I put the light out or do I bow out? Like, is it time for me to hang it up?" Pretty much. And I'll say this again: I would like to see at least another 2 albums from Tyler, the Creator, in these next, let's say 6 years or so. You know, and because this is album number 8, right? Which is kind of hard for me to believe, you know, but as someone who's just now getting his music, I don't want him to bow out now. Like, I at least want another album after CHROMAKOPIA. Regardless of my final thoughts on this record. I really do like this first track, though. Probably out of the 4 records I've heard, with this being number 4, this is probably my favorite intro track. Out of Flower Boy, Igor, definitely better than Call Me If You Get Lost's intro. So.
Oh, fire. Can you feel the light inside? Can you feel that fire?
Can you feel it?
She ain't never met no one who talk like that.
Rah Tah Tah. This is one of the few solo cuts that I remember.
Biscuit ass niggas wonder how I got my jiffy up. Crip so damn good, I need a diaper and a sippy cup. Someone tells in dead, she my favorite.
Crib so I don't know if I heard that the first time. Crib so big, I need my bigger diaper and sippy cup, I think is what he said.
Crib so damn big, I need a diaper and a sippy cup. Someone
oh, okay, he needs a diaper and a sippy cup.
When I double park the laugh, that Rah Tah Tah, bitch, I'm stepping on the gas. She ain't never met no one who talk like that. And if you hang up on a nigga, bitch, I call right back. Like a silly grin, bitch, I'm really him. You better put them palms together, bitch, I really sin. No, me and crack don't share daddies, but we really twins. If she ain't got her shit together, she ain't getting in. See the bed bunker, the boy got thumpers. I'm a bona fide face seat box muncher. She ain't never met no one who talk like that. And if you hang up on a nigga, bitch, I call right back.
It's a random ad-lib. I want that pussy. That was so aggressive for no reason. I remember this one being one of my favorites too. Off of my, actually, just being just straight up honest, the first 5 tracks from this album, I really did fuck with. Like these first 5, I remember really fucking with, and then like him, I remember liking like him, and I feel like there was one in between these, but I just don't remember which one truly. So we'll figure it out though as we continue our review on this record.
I could never rock no Hellcat, shit don't cost enough. 20,000 100,000 on me, 50,000 on me, a couple thousand on me. You moving sloppy if you get that sloppy where you sleep at. Never tell them niggas or those women where you breathe at. If my ex is spilling tea about me, don't you drink that. And don't you call me brother, I just met you, you can keep that.
If my ex is spilling tea about me, don't you drink that? Man, just the one-liners. Tyler's like production and writing just continue to improve as he becomes older. You know what I mean? And I love on this track, the writing on this one is something straight from Call Me If You Get Lost. I still love that he has like that braggadocious type of tone in his voice, which I don't know why so many people now or months before Chromakopia was announced, like we're kind of turning, like their opinions were changing about Call Me If You Get Lost, and I truly don't know why. It felt so fucking random and out of nowhere. Like I don't understand it.
Bob McNabb was really our future. All them other niggas whacked out. The biggest out the city after Kenny. That's a fact now. She ain't never met no one who talk.
Facts. Shout out Kendrick Lamar.
Bitch, I call right.
And I know this sounds like now, since the album's out, now I don't have original opinions. But if you were there in the original live stream, y'all know how much I felt like there was some kind of like influence from Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers with this record, especially later on in the record with the more introspective and deeper cuts on this record. And I'm glad I wasn't the only one who kind of noticed it. Fantano brought it up in his review, and I'm very glad he did. Shout out Kendrick Lamar for sure. We need a Kendrick and Tyler collab track, 100%, or at least Tyler and Baby Keem.
Things for out of order. Look around, I'm not sure.
Show up,
Paranoia, no.
you know.
Feel it in my aura. Living between cameras and recorders. These but can't afford ya. No.
The use of that sample is so fucking beautiful, y'all. Like I can't even lie. Like it was so fucking random hearing it the first time, but it's like I don't know how this track would sound without it. To be 100% honest.
I can't even buy a home in private. Home invasions got my brothers dying. Notice every car that's driving by. I think my neighbors want me dead. I got a cannon underneath the bed. Triple checking if I lock the door. I know every creek that's in the floor. Motherfucker, I'm paranoid. Loop around the block. Eyes glued to the rear view. Rather double back than regret. Hearing pew pew. Never trust a bitch.
Like, I'm honestly kind of surprised. Not many people. I've seen many, including Fantano, like kind of discrediting this song. Like, yeah, is it like? Does it really sound? Does it kind of have like Igor aesthetics that maybe don't hit the highs of Igor? Yeah, of course. But I mean, this isn't fucking Igor. This is Chromacopia. Like, this is its own thing. Like, and the subject matter is like very, deep and something that's clearly been bothering Tyler. You know what I mean? So, I mean, look at interviews leading up to this before this album was even announced. Like, I just don't understand how people don't fuck with this one in particular. Maybe you don't have to as a single, but I mean, this really is one of probably the best tracks I recall from this record.
To the rear view, rather double back than regret.
Lyrically, sonically, subject matter wise.
They could trap you, so just strap it up. But they fuck around and strap you.
I like the singing right here, just so beautiful.
Don't trust these people out here, please. Whatever you do, keep to yourself. Keep your business to yourself. Don't even trust these mother.
I do say I like the inclusion of the mother's, like his mother's, like dialogue or whatever the case was on this record too. Which that I think the multiple times she appears on the record kind of reminds me of Kendrick's fiance appearing on Mr. Morale, and I think that's what made me kind of realize that comparison or influence for the record, per se.
Motherfucking accountants, because they will try to get over on you, okay? Please, because I don't want to have to fuck nobody up, I promise to God.
This is so good. Oh, it feels so good tonight.
Watch your surroundings. Okay.
Yeah. No cameras out, please. I wanna eat in peace. Don't wanna take pictures with you niggas or bitches. Nervous system is shook way before 19. LA will do that to you. Where you from, nigga? Who you? Satellite.
Okay, so so this is where he was talking about like this. The reason for this paranoia is because of growing up as a young black man in California who blew up all like just within a few years before he even became 20. He already had his level of success with Odd Future. So and now that he's an older man, like, and people are still like this, some fans are even pushing their limits to try to invade his personal space, and he's like, like I said, Tyler's mentioned this before in interviews. He's like, if I tell you no, pretty much, for a picture, for an autograph, whatever the case may be, that means no. Like, leave me the fuck alone. So, which is something some of y'all needed to hear, whether it be in the media from him or whether it be in his music.
Way before 19, LA will do that to you. Where you from, nigga? Who you? Satellite, screenshots, paparazzi, NBA, privacy. Yeah, right, I got a better shot in the NBA. Ain't no respect for nothing. Voice recording all discussions. Heard him, they, them, or anybody. I don't trust him, man. At all, some pray for my fall. Hearing clicks on the call. Niggas hacking for some rough drafts. Bitches looking for a buff bag. Wrist that for some jaw. Nah, you sing along, but you don't know me, nigga. No, never ever, not at all. Y'all niggas cross the line like fuck the stop sign. They wanna know where I close my eyes at. I keep my eyes wide. Don't got this shit cooked, Brody. Look, Brody, handshakes got me shook, Brody. Niggas want info about me. Read a book on me. Leave me alone.
That's still a very solid track. That is still a very solid track. It's still probably one of my favorites so far from the record. This one definitely had some Flower Boy type energy, but kind of with the Igor singing, which in my opinion works. I love the use of like the tambourine right there.
Yeah, I drive my Beamer in the summer when I'm ready to drift. La Ferrari handle better and it's pretty as shit. Feel safe in the road, big boy when I drive. Love them all for different reasons at the same damn time. See monogamy, that shit is not for me. One option for everybody, don't you lie to me. Too many rules, I'm too curious to try to be hiding things, feeling ashamed of the side of me. Cause honestly, T is not perfect, so how can I get everything from one person? I'm at the altar, but I'm still searching. I'm only human, if it ain't work, things change and nothing stay the same. I believe maybe letting go is a beautiful thing, perfect for the time being. I ain't do nothing wrong. Life is short, but forever is so goddamn long. I like a long time. I'm on my own time.
Life is short, but forever is so goddamn long. Like, that ain't that the realest shit. That's too fucking real right there, man. Like, and I think like because for the last two albums, last few albums that Tyler's put out, he's done like some kind of thing with like underlying theme where there's like some kind of like love triangle or some kind of like love story, like somehow tied in, whether it be the overall or underlying theme of the album. Like on Call Me If You Get Lost, like there was some kind of like love like triangle similar to Igor, but instead of Tyler being in love with another man and trying to get him away from his girl, Tyler was trying to get a girl away from her ex-man or whatever the case may be. I think the overall love story that it's kind of established very early on, like it's established right here on track number 4, and kind of plays again another huge role in the overall message of Chromakopia. You know what I mean? So, because I think these next few tracks in a row actually kind of like tie in with each other, like especially like these next 4 like really do tie. Like, and I'm not crazy about all 4 of them, but they really do tie in with each other very well, I would say. Is there a feature on this one? Oh, I didn't even know this. When I originally reacted to the album, most of these features hadn't been revealed yet. I didn't even know Teezo Touchdown was on this one. This one easily is the better Teezo Touchdown collab with Tyler, though. I was not crazy about what was it, Run It Up on Call Me If You Get Lost. That's probably one of my least favorites off of that record. Along with Lemon Head with whoever, 42 Doug. But I kind of surprised to see that everybody was kind of in agreement that that was one of the weaker tracks from that record. But hearing that track for the second time now, it's still a good track, but probably not as good as I remember it. Teezo Touchdown was probably my favorite part about that track. So, but let's go ahead and check out Hey Jane. I remember this one vividly.
Wear a condom. Don't trust it.
Hey Jane, we got the news and I ain't know what to do. I didn't panic, I was comforting you. Still in shock, but damn, delayed response. Is this really true? If it was bound to happen to me, I'm lucky it's you. Hey Jane, your hair long and your legs long, and we could both relate to the fact that
This one was a very solid storytelling track. Where Tyler in his first verse talks about having a conversation with Jane, who is someone he ended up getting pregnant. And then the second verse is from Jane's perspective and her feelings towards her being pregnant and Tyler.
Look, hey Jane, I know my mom will be excited as hell. I know your mom will be excited as well. God, hey Jane, I'm terrified, petrified. I don't want to get my freedom up or sanitize it. This is my fault. The results are justified. I fucked up, huh?
So that's something I want to point out, though. He's like, I don't want to give up my freedom, which is I think the overall message of kind of this record is Tyler's realizing, yeah, I'm becoming older, but I'm not ready to like settle down, like not only music wise, but overall as a man. Like I'm not ready to retire. I'm not ready to settle down, start a family, find someone one person to be in love with and committed and married to for the rest of his life. Like, and if it's not discussed in this track, it'll be discussed within one of the next few tracks here in a little bit. So, and I think overall that's the main message you gotta take away from this, like, is that Tyler is very self-aware of the position he's in, not only as an artist, but as a man, and he's not ready to quits yet.
Stressed out, I'm dead inside, but hey.
This one's more so about the story and the message than about the production. Because there ain't nothing too impressive as far as production.
In the panic, you was comforting me. Damn, what do we do? What are the odds? Is this really true? If it was bound to happen to me, I'm lucky it's you. Hey T, your legs long and your waist thin, and we could both relate to the fact.
And Tyler's really never had a track like this where, like, a storytelling type of track. Like, he's had storytelling type tracks. You know what I mean? Take, what is it, Wilshire from the last record? I think that's the name of the track. From Call Me If You Get Lost, you know? But he's never had this, like, POV type of track that we've seen multiple artists do before. And, like, even for Kendrick, that track was kind of represented by We Cry Together with the feature that he had on there. You know what I mean? Of course, that track was way more toxic, and this one is a way more down-to-earth, serious depiction of kind of a young couple who accidentally start a family. You know what I mean?
How would you feel if we kept it a secret? It's a voice inside me begging to keep it. I'm 35 and my ovaries might not reset. I don't want to live my whole life feeling regret. Damn, a feeling you can never.
See, and that's a deep line right there. She's like, I'm older than you. Like, I kind of want to keep the baby because I may not get another chance. You know what I mean? And like, that's some deep shit, man. That's some literally some deep shit Tyler got himself into with this track.
Feeling regret, damn, a feeling you can never understand. I can't. You just hope to God I get my period again. I was 24 when, look, I don't want to go through that experience again. Hey T, things
probably an abortion,
but I don't need to stress. I could do this alone. My mom did it, your mom did it. This ain't a pride thing. This some more. I prefer the have peace of mind thing. I look in the mirror like, damn, I failed me. I'm scared to tell my mama, scared to tell my bitches, scared of all the people who don't know what's in our business, scared of all the advice and my intuition, scared of not knowing, but too scared to make decisions.
The writing on this one is like so fucking real. Like, you don't have to. I wouldn't. This one isn't an easy listen for most people, and this entire record probably isn't. You know, especially from the high that Tyler's been on with albums such as Igor and Call Me If You Get Lost. You know, but this is one I definitely respect the hell out of. Not only from storytelling and writing perspective, but just overall message. Like, I'm younger than Tyler. Like, I'm only 20 years old, but low-key, I am, like, terrified the day I meet someone. And it gets to that intimate level, and some shit like this hits the fan. Like, what the fuck am I... Like, if it does happen, which, praying it doesn't, but, you know, what the fuck am I going to do? It's kind of a terrifying thought that low-key, like, especially in my lone time, like, I would be lying if I said I didn't think about that fucker.
I said I wouldn't do this again. It's all around. You do blow out.
Okay, so I do remember not being too thrilled about this one. This was like one of the few tracks on my first listen. I was like, yeah, I probably could have been cut off the album. But let's see how I feel after hearing it a second time.
Go round and round. The 3-6 waves go round and round. The grease adding up, it go round and round.
I gotta work, I gotta eat. If they see you on top of me, I gotta leave, bitch, I killed you. Your natural state is threatening to the point that I point at myself and self-esteem, bitch, I killed you. No finding out, a couple knots was a map. We escaping them routes, right on the scout, bitch, I killed you. Taking you out, it's not a game full of shame, so we straighten you out. Without a doubt, bitch, I killed you. Talking about my heritage, I could never kill.
It has a nice sound to it, but just overall, like, it's just, especially compared to now saying those first three tracks, like, and even these last two, like, this track is definitely the weakest so far. I said that the first time, and I'll say it again. But it has a unique sound to it. I'll give it that. This one actually sounds better on a second time around. I remember that one being way worse than what it actually was. So that one wasn't a bad track. Now hearing it for a second time. What are we on? Track number 7? Yeah, number 7. Judge Judy. All these tracks are flowing really well into each other, though. I will say that.
I met this girl named Judy at the cafe on my way. Her breasts were near her chest and she had curls that hit her face. Her legs were Eiffel Tower, I could tell her daddy black. Peanut butter jelly toasted in her lap. We chop it up, I like her thoughts and time that flew.
I like Tyler's delivery on this one.
I stuffed this in a phantom and wiggled through the streets. She said she never do this, but she think that I'm sweet. So I won't judge Judy. No, I won't judge Judy. End up at my home, we dance around and make some sweets. We started swapping spitting and she got on top of me.
Crazy storytelling.
She told me lead the way. Body rubs, bondage, and cream pies we could play around in public. Any comments now a fetish, I imagine. 3 foot massages, giving oral is my passion. You can rub my face, I don't.
Bro, giving orals my passion is crazy. That's what. I did not remember that part. That's crazy. TMI, Tyler.
Your body counting, who you fuck is not my concern. Cause I
Shout out Dogtooth. Judy. Judy. Okay, I thought so. I didn't know what. Oh no! Yeah, fucking Donald Glover was on this one. I thought so.
Sorry that I haven't been communicating much. This past year has been rough. It spread it to my head. I knew it when we met. If you're reading, it's too late. I'm on the other side.
Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot about this fucking twist. This gave me some, like, Immortal Technique, you never know type vibes. Like, this last verse where it's revealed Judy, like, passed away, like, and Tyler's getting this letter now that they haven't been talking for months. Like, this one was sad. I can't even lie. This one was tough. And this one sounded like a new interpretation of Sweet, or I just wanted to dance. Especially production-wise. Bro, we could stop with the moaning, though. We could stop with the moaning on this one. I can't tell whether that's The moaning is crazy. Especially if this is Donald Glover. I will say, this is still the wildest track to even exist on this record. Sticky, featuring GloRilla, Sexyy Red, and Lil Wayne. This shit, I can't believe this is actually real. If the track list were to be revealed prior to the record dropping, and you saw this feature set, like this feature list on this track, you would think this was like fucking AI, probably. I didn't realize how well this track continues from Judge Judy.
Popping off a nigga stepping on the gas. Pop that shit like I'm popping some gum. Who the fuck you talking to, ho? I ain't the one. It's getting sticky, sticky, sticky. Bitch is getting sticky, sticky, sticky. Bro is getting sticky, sticky.
Set off the alarms. We got a banger coming.
Sticky, sticky.
See, I'm a west side nigga from the zone. Knock, 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 knocking at the door. I keep them links on him, cause I keep on my fist. Give a fuck about pronouns, I'm that nigga and that bitch is getting sticky, sticky, sticky.
That's a tough line, I can't even lie.
Sticky, sticky, bro is getting sticky, sticky, sticky.
Lit ass bitch, steppers, I be poppin' shit. Blacks fuck, niggas wrong with that motion. I be in the cut, sneaky link. She say that's her nigga, I don't give a fuck. These bitches trying to scrap the foot, I'm knuckin' if you buckin', ho.
Bitch, where they at? It's getting sticky.
Fucking bass or drum, whatever the fuck it is, slapping like a motherfucker.
Niggas say I ain't the guy, they must be smoking ketamine. Always talking about potential, bitch, I am the better me. Jack of all trades, name a nigga who ahead of me. Must be God instead of me, bitch, it ain't sticky.
That's tough still. Name a dude who's in front of me, must be God, cause oh my god. That's a fucking tough ass line still. I ain't gonna lie.
Jack of all trades, name a nigga who ahead of me. Must be God instead of me. Bitch, it ain't sticky. Yeah, it's getting sticky. Yo, where they at? It's getting sticky. It's getting sticky.
Sexy in this bitch, Tyler in this bitch, we trying to fuck. Bitches mad, but can't be
Tyler and the Sexy Red collab. Never would have thought it would have been on my 2024 bingo card.
It's getting sticky in this bitch.
Let's go, Doechii.
This combination caught me red-handed, palms itching like rosacea, standing like ovation on business occupation, dripping condensation, got a whisper conversations.
Nasty ass horn.
Grab that mop. I got something, bitch.
Better find a mop, it's getting sticky in this bitch. Better find a mop, it's getting sticky in this bitch. Better find a mop, it's getting sticky in this bitch. Better find a mop, it's getting sticky in this bitch.
Bitch, I'm outside with it. Tell them niggas I did it. Allergies to bum niggas. I see you, my eyes itching. Bitch, shit, regular.
Allergies to you bums. Let's see y'all's eyes itching. I didn't even remember that. That shit was funny.
Regular, all this should be regular.
None of these tracks are skips. To be honest, like, what, this is track number 8 now? None of these tracks, like, even I Killed You. I didn't remember Judge Judy at all, to be 100% honest, but I Killed You wasn't as bad as I remembered. Like, none of these tracks are, like, skips or, like mid or anything like that. Like, all these tracks, like, from start to finish have been, like, very solid. There's little rough patches, like, even on this one, like, I'm not crazy about the beat switch on this one per se, and necessarily the structure, but I mean, Tyler wanted a banger posse cut. That's what he got with Sticky. So, and a very different type of track. Like, I can't say there's a single track I've heard from Tyler yet that sounds like Sticky. In any way, shape, or form. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Don't remember this one at all.
Big guns, what you got, huh? Slat, and pop back at the ops, huh? Gang this and you gang that. Don't let them know that you regret how you became that. A good kid, fine home, mom and dad in the pic. A little middle class money every Christmas legit.
Predominantly rap. Hip hop, rap.
And none of them face tats gon' hide the fact that you sad, bruh. You ain't a thug, you was a drama club, you's an actor. But now cuz getting validation from the dumb and confused. Now you facing 5 to 10 cause you had something to prove. Let's talk about it.
I hope you find yourself. I hope you find yourself.
Yeah.
I hope you take.
Who is this? Okay, so we got Daniel Caesar and LaToiya Williams on this one. Okay. I was about to say, I think I was saying this was Tyler on my original reaction, but again, that was when features I don't even think were credited right here in the YouTube description.
Sad story.
This one kind of feels a little filler. I'm not gonna lie, this one kind of like, I was listening to see if there was really anything way this is tying to like what has been said on the entire record so far, and really, I just this one doesn't really do anything for me. I'm gonna be honest, but I know there's some kind of beat switch that's finna come up.
Keep that shit 100 with you, with self. You don't have to put on no costume. You don't ever have to lie to get you.
Yeah, that shit is a failure, my nigga. Go ahead and pack it up and put it in the trunk. You talk a lot of shit to not even be number one. Your beats ain't placing, them songs ain't slapping, your raps ain't ranking, your stage presence don't even be in they conversation. Go home. You ain't gotta hide from the truth. Tell your family why you such a recluse. Tell your spirit why you feeling it's a rap in the booth. Dog, how dare you try to ruin her marriage? Claim you never wore a mask and how you...
Who the fuck is he talking about? Who the fuck is he talking about here at the end? Like I was looking at my phone for a little bit, and then all of a sudden I hear him like kind of like sounding like sending subliminal shots at someone. Let's take that back a little bit. Who the hell is he talking about?
Pack it up and put it in the trunk. You talk a lot of shit, dollars invested, no justifying that. Your ex chest claim it's reflex, try to blame it on the cook. Look, boy, I keep running, you'll be cramping in your foot. Nervous, then you know this ain't no service on the hook. Paranoid since 19, nervous system shook. Better sit the fuck down or that skull getting took. That's 10 million.
Is he talking about himself? Because he repeated the nervous since you was 19. So is he talking about himself on this one?
Dollars invested, no justifying that. Trying to sell them weird ass clothes, nobody buying that. Sentiment is right, but your audience isn't racked enough. That shit is a failure, my nigga. Go ahead and pack it up and put it in the trunk. You talk a lot of shit to not even be number one. Your beats ain't placing, them songs ain't slapping, your raps ain't ranking, your stage presence don't even be in they conversation. Go home. You ain't gotta hide from the truth. Tell your family why you such a recluse. Tell your spirit why you feeling it's a rap in the booth. Dog, how dare you try to ruin her marriage? Claim you never wore a mask and how you don't get embarrassed. Boy, you selfish as fuck. That's really why you scared of being a parent. Boy, that therapy needed, I dare you to seek it, but I'll lose a bet. Your respect won't get given till we posting your death. It's clear you wish you got your flowers sent. You eat and fertilize the balance shit. Now go and stand in the sun and use them fake tears to water your roots. Take that mask off and tell them the truth. Let's talk about it, nigga.
I hope you find yourself, and I hope you find yourself.
I can see how like that felt like almost a self-reflection of himself right there. I can definitely see, especially with like hints towards like flowers and all that, possibly headed at Flower Boy. So that was that last verse actually really caught my eye. I don't really care for the first like leg of the track, but that last verse was actually very solid. Especially if he was, let's say, talking about himself and describing him in such a harsh light.
Just one, please. All I need is one. We need a little tie running around here, okay? We need a little dookie booty running around here, okay?
My mother's hands don't look the same.
Oh shit. Oh fuck, he's talking about his mother on this one. Oh shit. I don't think I'm ready for this one. Now I'm awake.
Strands are turning gray. I'm gaining weight. I'd rather rest. The thought of children, it brings me stress. Because time is changing. But don't you wait on me. I'll be fine. But don't you wait on me.
Actually not too crazy about his singing on this one.
What's gotten into me? Nah, that ain't the energy, that version.
Okay, now he's rapping.
A memory, who is that? You niggas get too attached to hear it, fear it, face clear, few wrinkles on my spirit. Now cousin, this ain't no tubbing. I don't like cages, I'd rather be flooding. Thought this shit out, I'll pop out with that oven. Tell that new version of me that I'm coming. Yeah, my brody had another baby, that's like number 2. My homegirl and I tired, she like 32. They sharing pictures of these moments, shit is really cute. And all I got is photos of my Rari and some silly suits. Will I flip a switch and finally settle down? Go the other way and keep my panties down. I'm too paranoid, so I'ma air it out. And any pressure that you putting on me, I'ma tear down.
Don't you wait on me. I'll be fine.
I thought that one was going to be a lot deeper than what it was, and it wasn't a bad track. But now, that's probably, in my opinion, the weakest one so far. This one, I remember really fucking enjoying. Even before ScHoolboy Q and Santigold were added as features, I remember really enjoying like the music video version of this one. I don't care what everyone had to say about Tyler addressing Ian, man. I love that fucking hating attitude that he brought on this track.
You don't wanna go to war with the soldier. You don't wanna go to war with
I believe this is Santigold. Because ScHoolboy Q gets the first verse.
More life than just fucking working, bro.
Okay, bitch, I've been trapped in a zoo.
Oh, I guess I was wrong.
I need some space like the back of a coupe. I'm trying to magic wand, I'm trying to poof. So, grab the blammer. Fuck all the glitz and the glamour. I want a crib in Atlanta. Me and my bitch changing Pampers. Them niggas thought I was dead. Them niggas thought I was dead. These niggas thought I was dead. Them niggas thought I was dead. Them niggas thought I was dead. Them niggas thought I was dead.
Ugh, trombone is nasty.
Get love in the hood, but I must leave. Born way in the hills where they can't see. Swear I burned 20 M's 2018. Like I played for the Bills going no D. Niggas tend to get rich and they act weird. How you walking at the party with your butt pierced? Should I rather play golf?
Who's acting me trying to act weird? How you walking in the party with your butt pierced? What the fuck? That's ScHoolboy Q, right? Hey, y'all let me know if y'all want to see more reactions to ScHoolboy Q, though. I'd be more than happy to check him out.
Niggas tend to get rich and they act weird. How you walking at the party with your butt pierced?
A lot of people really liked his album, too, this year. Who did? Who did? Who did?
Them niggas thought I was dead. I don't wanna be found. I don't wanna be down. I don't wanna be found. I don't wanna be down. I don't wanna be found. I don't wanna be down.
Oh, you know, Tyler, this Tyler. I'm so sick of these things. They don't know you.
White boys mocking this shit and y'all mad at me, y'all. Cause
I did.
Pull up old tweets, pull up old t-shirts, all that. I'll moonwalk over that bitch.
Moonwalk.
Like the fit got dirty. I was young man and a nigga hit 30. I was 1 mil and a nigga hit 30. Bitch, you ain't Coco golf, you can't serve me.
Nope.
Yeah, right. Niggas running they mouth, keep it airtight. I'ma crash shit out till my hair white. I got too much drive, I'm a terabyte. I got a big old
Facts.
like these niggas.
Bro, that fucking... I got too much drive on a terabyte. Like, come the fuck on. Who the fuck else could think of that? That's low-key one of the hardest lines I've ever heard Tyler spit.
I'ma crash shit out to my hair white. I got good ass shit, you can't feel me. Fuck your one trick, go, I'm Billy. Shout out Papa, he for real. Don't test V, he pop for real. Had to call him like stop and chill. Look, I tries to be out the way. I like the fun with the lane.
This one may be harder than, say, Chroma.
That's big bro, how when y'all met yesterday. This feel planet of apes. Why am I filled with this hate? Got freedom in every way. Y'all wanna take what I got, but y'all do not got what it take. I don't wanna be found.
Y'all want to take what I got, but y'all do not got what it takes. Like, oh my god, bro! Tyler just woke up on some man for the big three, just big me type energy. Like, I fucking love it. This one is easily one of my favorites. Like, this one might be honestly low key my favorite track from the entire record so far. Like. I really enjoy, like, the first 3 tracks. Judge Judy was pretty good, hearing that. Hey Jane is a very good storytelling track, but this one just fucking slaps and just hits different for me, man. This one, like, literally, like, y'all want to take my drive, but y'all do not got what it takes. Like, that line is so fucking hard. Finish off this record. We got 3 more tracks. We got track number 12, Like Him. This I remember, especially in this final leg, featuring Lola Young, by the way. This one being one of the better tracks too. So let's see if I recall correctly.
Like him. I'm chasing a ghost. I don't know who he is. I'm chasing a ghost.
The piano and his singing works so well here. I don't really remember who was it. Who did I say? Oh, this might be Lola Young here doing the background vocals here. I was about to say, I don't remember even hearing someone else on this track, but this might be her.
Like him. Like what? Like him. Like what? Like him. Like what?
Oh my god. I forgot about the production on this one. Tyler has peaked as a producer, man. He's on a whole nother planet now.
I would never judge you, 'cause everything worked out without him. Like him.
I could just fall asleep right now, Chad. This one is so beautiful. That may be one of Tyler's best singing tracks. What the? Is that the? That was the Baby Keem ad-lib everyone's been fucking memeing? I didn't remember. Like, ain't no way he actually gave him credit. Okay, good. That's how I was about to say. That would have been some shit. I've been seeing since CHROMAKOPIA drops that Baby Keem like had a feature, and I was like, I don't remember hearing him once. That was definitely a Baby Keem ad-lib if I've ever heard one. Oh, that shit's funny. I can't even lie. We need a Baby Keem and Tyler track too, like I said earlier.
It was my fault, not yours, not his. It was my fault.
Oh, okay, I didn't know whether this led into the... I didn't know whether that was the end of this track or not. Man, just... Because I remember these last two, I remember vividly not really being crazy about. Like, these first three still hit. Hey Jane was a great track. Judge Judy was actually kind of grew on me since last time I heard it. Thought I Was Dead was a banger. And then this one is just fucking... sounds like heaven. So... we almost done. We almost done reviewing the record, and then now since I've been able to hear it as a whole, I'll be able to give what I would personally rate the record. Now I can't think of what I would have rated it when I first reacted to it, but I could rate it now that I've heard it for a second time.
Long legs pretty when they wake up. Niggas run they mouth wanna race up. Everything real here, no lace front. Okay, I goes during.
That's a good line.
I slay. I don't even like girls, bitch. I'm way up too high, bitch. I'm on my own dick. I don't need your vibes. Fuck them regrets. Call them and get all that weight off your chest. Got my brothers here, we the Waynes. I'm my only girl, but you my favorite. I've been flying high, where's the pavement? Come for me, can I get an amen?
I'm gonna be honest, this one, I know Doechii's like very new to the rap scene, but this one just was not it for me. This one is ultimately, I think, the biggest filler track on the entire record, because I just don't see how this one even fits in. Like, honestly, the record should have just ended after Like Him. Like, these last two tracks, I'm not crazy about at all. Like, this one especially, I think, screams filler. But I will say, this track has one of the most infamous feature lines, like one-liners.
Crop print. I'm finna air these DL niggas out the closet. I let it in, I let it out. I'm a vibe.
He does have a very interesting voice.
I am gay and we are now. Me and Tyler finna take your bitch down. Merci, keep it cute, we in my city. I'm about to a cup titties. I don't need you cause I already fucked me.
Here's the one line. I'm just waiting for the one line that she has. There it is. That shit did throw stuff out of me when I first heard this track. I air this bitch out like a queef, like. That one line was honestly probably harder than GloRilla's Sexy Red's verse. No disrespect to them.
I send your ass back to the streets. I spray your whole block with LaFleur. He gon' eat this pussy up cause it's sweet.
Y'all let me know if y'all want me to react to Doechii though. Cause I heard her project that dropped this year was pretty solid too. Final track, y'all. This is the end. I hope you find your way home. I reacted to this one a couple days ago, but for the video's sake, we'll listen to it again.
Almost had a mini me, I wasn't ready. And she wanted it with me, I'm talking heavy. Then we had to guarantee ain't no confetti. 4 million on that car, that's not a Chevy. See, that's my interest. So as of now, raising a child is not on my wish list. Neither is being safety net for bitches. I'm too selfish. Contradiction, maybe I should.
See, there's that one line that I was talking about earlier where, like, that's the underlying theme of this, like, Tyler's aware of where he is as a person. And he's like, I'm too selfish to be trying to settle down. Like, as an artist, as a creative person, you know, as a man, as a single man, like, it's not my time to stop just yet. You know what I mean? And I guess because it had been so long since I reacted to the majority of this record when I reacted to this one, I didn't even realize how this is like kind of tying to those like that set of tracks from earlier on the record. It's actually tying pretty well and kind of making me appreciate this track in particular more than I did in my original reaction.
I'm too selfish, contradiction. Maybe I should before I'm too old and washed up like dishes. Fuck what you heard, I'm that nigga and I'm that bitch.
Yeah, this track definitely hit on the second time around. I'm still not crazy how about it was just one verse, because I remember the rest of this being instrumental, though.
You shit. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, bro. Like, you just never cease to amaze me. Like, there's no words right now how I feel. Do your thing. Just keep shining.
Yeah, this track definitely hits harder second time around. I still think Like Him would have been the best outro, though. CHROMAKOPIA. CHROMAKOPIA. And that was it. That was CHROMAKOPIA. That track, I will say, that's a better outro now, hearing it in full context with the rest of the record, but I still think it, like I said, Like Him probably was the best closing track. You know what I mean? But overall, let me go through the tracks I really enjoyed, especially on the second time around. Saint Chroma, Rah Tah Tah, and Noid, definitely some of my favorites. Hey Jane, I love the storytelling aspect of it. Judge Judy actually grew on me, like I said, from the first time I initially heard it. Thought I Was Dead and Like Him, I think are pretty much instant ads for me. So if I had to say what my favorite track was and my least favorite, honestly, I probably have to give my favorite. I think I really have to say Thought I Was Dead is my favorite. Like, that one, just Tyler's verse in particular, like, really speaks to me, especially, like, the arrogant, like, style and delivery, and, like, just the lines of that one, and the beat, it just slaps. I like ScHoolboy Q's inclusion on that one. And then if I had to say my least favorite, probably it's still either I Killed You or Balloon. And if I had to really say it, I'd probably say Balloon, just because that one to me screams filler. That one to me probably should have made the final cut of the record. It'd have been cool, as it's a cool collab track still, don't get me wrong, but I just, out of all of them, that one doesn't really, I see, fit in any way, shape, or form with this album as a whole. You know what I mean? And overall, what would I rate this album on my second listen? Since I didn't get to on my first one because of YouTube. Fuck you, YouTube. It's exactly what I predicted. I predicted this one for me being out of the four albums I've heard from Tyler the Creator, being Flower Boy, Igor, Call Me If You Get Lost, and now this. I'd probably say it's right there, sitting at third place for me. With Chromakopia being below Call Me If You Get Lost in Igor, and then right above Flower Boy. Because personally, I am not the biggest fan of Flower Boy. I don't think it's a bad album, but it's, in my opinion, a little overrated. And overall, what would I rate Chromakopia on second listen? I'd say a solid 7 out of 10. I can't give it an 8 yet, just because I think I rank both Igor and Call Me If You Get Lost like either 8s or 9s out of 10s. So I really can't give Chromakopia that kind of rating yet. But I think it was a very, very good project overall, and really like hearing it a second time around, there's not many tracks that I dislike. There's my opinions on some have changed, but the ones that I predominantly cared for first time around, I think I grew a bigger love for. Like I said, St. Chroma, Rah Tah Tah, Noid, Hey Jane. I'm very surprised Judge Judy actually grew on me, to be quite honest with y'all. Thought I Was Dead, I think, was pretty much like guaranteed going to be an ad, and then Like Him. And then it was fun revisiting the tracks that I didn't quite remember as well, such as Judge Judy, Take Your Mask Off, Tomorrow. Like, there were some tracks I truly, going into this, didn't even remember what they sounded like. You know what I mean? So, and it's nice now being able to review it, having the features, and knowing who is what feature. You know what I mean? So, that is it. That's a wrap on Tyler Creator's Chromakopia. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know, I just want to emphasize this again. Thank you to anyone who tuned in to the original live stream when I went live on October 28, 2024. That was such a fun stream, man. And I finally decided, like, just as of recently, to just, you know what, fuck it. Let's review the record. Because I felt like I had a good feeling you guys were going to ask me to react to it. Eventually, especially once I came back to YouTube. And I just wouldn't be able to, because I would have either heard the record on my own time, or, it was just very disappointing that first reaction of Chromakopia got blocked because of YouTube. So, if you guys want to catch future streams, I suggest giving me a follow on Twitch. You can either look my name up or click the link down below in the description. Give me a follow through that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed and want to see more reactions, reviews to Tyler Creator or anybody else you could think of, do me a huge solid right now. Hit that like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel for new. Comment what you want to see next. Share your thoughts and opinions about Chromakopia and my review to it. But until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one.
I'm trying to be perfect, that shit is exhausting. An infinite force that nitpicking niggas get lost in.